What's good? This is your boy Reggie Artiste, and you are tuned in to Reggie Artiste TV. So I'm going to be reviewing Diddy's Love, the album, Off the Grid. And listen, I like some songs, but it's a lot of songs that I didn't like. I'm going to try to be fair, but let's just keep it moving. So Brought My Love featuring The Dream, and I think his name is Herb Alpert. I wasn't really impressed with this one. It definitely was a skipper for me, which I was feeling away from that moment because I'm just like, okay, this cannot be good if this is how we starting off. So I like What's Love featuring Nova Wave. That's cool. It gave me old school Diddy vibes, old school Bad Boy. It was authentic. I fucked with it. This was one of the tracks that I actually liked. So yeah, I fuck with What's Love. And it's the beat really for me. That's the main thing. It's the beat. I love the beat. But really, it didn't give me like, oh my God, I love this song. Deliver Me featuring Busta Rhymes and Dirty Money. Now, this was the track that I was really excited for and really waiting on because Dirty Money, that album that they did together, is a classic, one of the best. I have so many memories tied to that album. And knowing that everything that happened with them and whatever, now they're good and doing a song together, and this is what I get. I was not pleased with the result. I was disappointed highly. And I love Busta. I think he's one of the dopest lyricists to ever bless a mic. But I'm not feeling this song. I mean, I get the direction that they was trying to go in, but nah, I'm good. So Stay a While featuring Nigel. Was not feeling that one either. I just felt like with that sample, more could have been done with it. I don't really feel like there was a deep effort put into it. It was like, okay, we got a hot sample and I'm making an album, so let's do it. I was not feeling Homecoming either with Jazzy. It sounded like something that came from Empire. It gave me Empire first season artist type of tea, and that's not the move. Now, Pick Up with Jaquez and Fabulous. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Jaquez and his vocal abilities. He can sing to me. He's not the best singer known to man, but at the end of the day, I think he sounds good. He has a vibe with him, and he definitely brought it on this track. Because outside of a couple of songs thus far, if a couple, I didn't like nothing except for number 2 until this song. So this was a saver for me. Fab did his thing per usual. I was expecting a little bit more, but I guess with the production, it was only but so much he could do, but he definitely did his thing nonetheless. Tough Love with Sway Lee. Now, at first, I was not feeling it. Because y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I done listened to this album about 3 or 4 times just trying to see, did I miss something? And so this song caught on for me like around the second or third time. But I love that song now. Sway Lee did his thing. At first I was like, I'm a little disappointed in him, but no, he definitely did his thing. The melody on it, on the hook and everything. And Diddy, he put his touch on there too. I fucked with that vibe. That was an authentic Diddy track. Stay Long featuring Summer Walker. Now, let's just be 100. It wasn't about Diddy on this track. It was all about Summer. She did the thing, per usual. Her flow on this and the way she vibed on the track kind of remind me of how she was on the song with Tusi. I think a Love Cycle, which is my shit too, but she kind of put me in the vibe of that with how she flowed on that track. I do like that this album did have some subtleness to it. I just don't feel like it's really his vibe. So It Belongs to You by Jazzy. Um, okay. I'm not sold on it, but I do. I'm starting to vibe with that track. I like the feeling of it. So I mean, I like it. I wasn't really feeling it at first, for real, either, but I like this one too. When I first heard Another One of Me with The Dream on it, not The Dream, The Weekend, excuse me, I fucked with it automatically. I love The Weekend. I love his vibe. He made this track what it was. Couldn't tell you who else was even on it because that was the only thing that I vibed with. And I do like 21. I fuck with a lot of his shit, but it was about The Weekend for me. Skip side B. Moments featuring Justin Bieber. That's cool. I'm glad to see Justin doing his thing. But the songs, at this point, they starting to blend into me. And I don't like that. And when I say blend in, I don't mean that the transition is unnoticeable. I mean that it sound like the last couple of songs. Need Somebody with Jasmine Sullivan, it should have just stayed in the drafts. I don't know what the engineer was doing because I wasn't feeling her voice on this one. Not that she wasn't singing, but I don't know what kind of effects they put on it. It was a lot of the detail in her voice was gone and I wasn't feeling that. So I didn't like it. That was an automatic no for me. Mind Your Business featuring Kalani and Ty Dolla Sign. Yeah, it's a skipper for me. Wasn't feeling it. And I'ma say this. I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't give me nothing. Ty Dolla Sign, I do like him. I think he can sing. Um, it just it's giving rushed. The nasty interlude, I love it. Probably because I'm a little bit nasty. Nonetheless, I like it. I wish it was a full song. They should have put more into that. Those would have been one of the up tracks. Reaching, featuring Coco Jones. And was it somebody else on there? I can't remember, but it's one of those songs that I could take or leave. I just was more excited that Coco had her moment. She sound good. Um, she actually made the track be what it was for me. So I'm glad that he actually had so many features on this album because some of the tracks were saved by the features. Stay Part 1, love it. That's something that I can continuously play. I can play one of those, that track over and over. That type of track, that's my vibe. It get me in my feels. That's what I was thinking that this whole album was going to be. Something like that. Not the same exact song, of course, but something along that wavelength. But it wasn't. I like featuring Mary J. Blige and Closer to God with Tiana Taylor. Yeah, we just gonna group them together because I couldn't make it past a few minutes of neither one of them. Not even a few minutes, a few seconds. The one with Mary, it just sounded like they just wanted to do something because they felt like they had to. I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying that to me, that's what it sounded like. And then with the Tiana Taylor track, Tiana sound good. And I fucked with the vibe some, but I just wish that the production was better. Boohoo featuring Jeremiah, another one that I like. Jeremiah did his thing on all of the songs that he was on. Fuck with it, heavy, loved it. Again, feature saving the track. The Burna Boy interlude, it was cool. It was a nice little vibe. I like the production on that too. The other two, this one and the one before that is better than the first one. Hopefully, I don't have a seat waiting for me in hell because I skipped right over Kim Porter. I started playing it. I was like, And then when I went back to play the album the next couple of times, I tried to skim through it to see if there was going to be something in the track that was going to grab me. Didn't hear nothing. Tried to do an all the way playthrough the last time. Didn't hear nothing. It's a skipper for me. So I just was like, I'm good. I skipped right on past it the first time. Now, nah. Space featuring her. Now, this is my favorite track off the album. I think this and Stay Part 1. Those two, those are the highlight. Those are the only thing that sound like it was worthy being on a Diddy album, for real, even with the other songs that I like. I just felt like this album, he could have went a lot harder, and maybe it's just an acquired taste and it's just not for me. Um, yeah, we gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry, Diddy. And I think that's more than fair for me. Let me know what y'all think. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Like, share, do all that good stuff. And maybe even let me know who you want to get a review on next. What albums do you like? Things like that. Hit me up. Peace.